YouTube? It's your boy Mitchell Tulak of Team Sanctum. We're back again with another deck profile. And today I got my first place, Blue Eyes. Today, Tuesday, it was my Halloween. It was my locals. This is still right before the Spiral ban list. So I was expecting at least like one Spiral player. And we did. We had one Spiral player today. I played against... we only had 3 rounds. We didn't have too many people, so... But I played against Spiral, World Chalice, and Invoked. 2-0'd all of them. And, yeah, I played Blue Eyes today just to see how it would do, have some fun. And, yeah, surprisingly, 2-0'd Spiral at full power. So, let's get right into it. So, triple vanilla Blue Eyes, so mascot of the deck. Triple alternative. Lets you pop a monster once per turn. Pretty good. And he's really easy to summon. Double Dragon Spirit of White. One of my favorite Blue Eyes cards. I might even like this better than alternative because this one's a Cosmic Cyclone on summon. Triple Whitestone of Ancients. This is the one where when it's sent to grave at the end phase, you get special Blue Eyes from the deck. Really powerful. One Whitestone of Legend. This is the one where when it goes to grave, you add the vanilla to your hand. And Triple Sage. This card says you target an effect monster you control, so it could be anything. And then you send it and the monster you target to the grave to special Blue Eyes from deck. You can also special Dragon Spirit of White with this, so it's a pretty good card. Not a lot of card people run. I run Maiden because she has a good combo with Sage. If you target her off of Sage's effect, you'll gain her effect, which is when she's targeted to special Blue Eyes from deck, so you'll actually get 2 Blue Eyes on field to make a rank 8 if you want, and also she's just good for sitting on if you brick. One effect Veiler because it synergizes well with the deck. It's searchable. It's also really easy to use it for material, for a Synchro summon. It's actually not bad in today's game. Double Drone Lock. I actually wasn't sure if I was going to see Spiral today because I figured people would be trying out the new meta. This card actually worked pretty well against the 2 other decks I played against today. I don't know. I think Drone Lock's going to stay a pretty good card, even with Spiral out of the picture, because it's actually really good against Pen Magician. Ash Blossom, also very good against Pen Magician, and really good against all other decks. I prefer to use this on to stop my opponents from like special summoning from the deck, and then I save Drone Lock for the adding. Then that's it for monsters, spells, triple Return of the Dragon Lord. Cards are really busted. Its grave effect is my favorite. Whenever a dragon would be destroyed by battle or card effect, I can just banish it instead. So triple Trade-in for consistency, double Cards of Consonance, double Melody of Awakening Dragon, discard a card, and add 2 dragons with 3,000 or more attack, so you basically instantly get the alternative and vanilla into your hand. 1 Dragon Shrine. I almost forgot to play this, and then I remember this card's actually really good for unbricking hands. If I say I have just Trade-in in my hand or something, I can actually ditch like a Blue Eyes and a Whitestone of Legend to add a Blue Eyes to hand, and Trade-in becomes live again and can start me up again. And also, if I have absolutely nothing in hand, I can always just get rid of an Ancients to special Blue Eyes at the end phase. Because 3,000 beat sticks, I say, into this game are pretty powerful. One for one. I used to not play this a long time ago when I started playing Blue Eyes. And then once I discovered the card, I was like, why haven't I been playing this card? It's really busted in Blue Eyes, I'd say. And then double Twin Twisters. I don't play Cosmic Cyclone because I like discarding my Blue Eyes more. And popping 2 cards at once is way better. 2 Pot of Desires. I would like to run 3, but running 2 is just fine in Blue Eyes because I do enough searching and drawing anyway, so. And this is a 40 card deck. one Raigeki, so I can OTK, and 2 Floodgate Trap Hole, one of my favorite traps in today's meta, well, in links, I'd say. Alright, and that's it for the extra deck, or the main deck. For the extra deck, got 1 Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon. I used to not like this card, but then I realized that it's actually really good for getting rid of problem cards, so at the end of battle, if he doesn't destroy an opponent's monster, the monster will get banished and he can't be destroyed by battle, so basically just like, if you can't get over it by destroying it, it's going to be banished. Really good. 2 Dragon Spirit, or Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. This is my favorite synchro monster, I'd say, of all time. He's also really good against Pen Magician because you can special summon 2 or more monsters at once, so he's always been great against pendulums. And once per turn, he lets you negate an activation in the graveyard, which is really good. 2 Azure Eyes. You basically tag a Spirit out for this guy, and his first cool effect is during my standby phase, I get to special a normal dragon from the graveyard. And when you special summon until the end of the next turn, my dragons can't be destroyed by card effects or targeted. 1 Michael, basically another card to go into out of Spirit Dragon. It's just one of my favorite ones because it lets me banish problem cards. 1 Ancient Fairy Dragon, it's another good card that I like to use off of Spirit because he lets me go into Crystal Wing quicker. So, Crystal Wing. And 1 Vermilion Dragon Mech. I actually made this quite a few times today. It was really good getting over problem cards. I think I actually got over someone's sleeper maybe with this or something. And yeah, proceeded to finish my opponent. And then XZs. 1 Sylvan Princess Sprite. 1 Lancelot. This is actually my favorite out of all the rank 8s, even though it's not a dragon. Wish it was, but this one's my favorite because I remember when I first started playing Blue Eyes, which Blue Eyes is the deck I got into is the first deck I got into when I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Competitively, and I would make this card all the time, and people always assumed, oh, it's not that good because it negates the first effect. Well, that's still 1 activation that your opponent has to waste, and what I prefer him for is he attacks directly, so usually ends games. 1 Hieratic Sun Dragon. This card's iffy. Like, I would take it out for like maybe something else depending on the meta, but he comes in clutch sometimes. And then a Galaxy Package, Cypher Dragon, which I go into Photon Dragon, which is basically like a Dryden sort of, and Dark Matter. Alright, there's the extra deck onto the side. Triple Danko Sekka pretty much shuts down Paleo. 2 Lava Golem was really good against Spiral. I think it's still good in today's game. So, like, say if I'm going against ABC second, I can just like tribute. Say if it's like True Draco ABC, I can tribute the Masterpiece and the Buster Dragon, or just both, like the Deco Talker and Buster Dragon or something like that. So, really like this card. It's also good against World Chalice, so like get rid of like the Firewall and whatever. And then Triple Evenly Matched. Really, really good card out here. And then some spicy text that I'm trying out in this deck in the side is 2 Exchange. Might bump this up to 3. I can only get my hands on 2, but basically my thought process was if I'm going first and I draw this card and I get like my board set up and I just typically I'll just like have like I'll special my alternative. And then I'll be left with that vanilla in hand, and the rest will be like, I don't know, like I'll just set some cards, and then I can activate this, give my opponent the vanilla, 'cause it's going to be pretty useless, and then get to see their hand and know what they're playing and know what they're going to do, and take one of their cards that's going to be really important to them. So, and then I played the Artifact package, so I played 1 Lancia, a Scythe, and triple of the Sanctum, because Team Sanctum. Yeah, I only ran one Scythe, obviously, because I want to get it off of Sanctum, and then Lancia for the pretty much the same reason. Like if I see Lancia in hand, it's actually still not bad because I can use this effect in hand to stop evenly matched. So yeah, that's it for the deck profile. I was pretty proud of my boys today, my Blue Eyes. Finally got first place, and really surprised it was in this meta. I might change the deck up a little bit. I'll let you guys know if it does any good. I might be playing this at the regional or something. The only thing I can't stand is that when this deck becomes meta or like popular, it's really easy to side against this deck, so don't tell anybody. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. Our Patreon, everything's in the description below, and don't forget, if you become one of our patrons, that just by donating $1 to a month, you'll be entered into a drawing to win 3 free packs of the latest set at the end of each month. So, for instance, one of our lucky winners this today, actually, since it's Halloween, is going to be winning 3 packs of Circuit Break, and then next month it will be, I believe it's Spirit Warriors with the Magical Musketeers, and then so on and so forth. So